Welcome to the Recon Rally Show with your hosts Randy Hobson and Lee Rowe. Our purpose is to help elevate your day. We bring great stories, educational interviews, topics from within the industry, the latest news of what's happening. Recon Rally also is an ambassador page for the Kevin Hailwood Foundation. We bring awesome events to our industry, such as Recon Garage Raffle, Keeping It Real annual fishing tournaments, the Kevin Hailwood Golf Tournament, Kick a Car campaign. With your hosts Randy Hobson and Lee Rowe, our purpose is to help elevate your day. We bring great stories, educational interviews, topics from within the industry, the latest news of what's happening. Recon Rally also is an ambassador page for the Kevin Hailwood Foundation. We bring awesome events to our industry, such as Recon Garage Raffle, Keeping It Real annual fishing tournaments, the Kevin Hailwood Golf Tournament, Kick a Car campaign, Kick a Car campaign. Kick a Car campaign, Kick a Car campaign, Kick a Car campaign, Kick a Car campaign, Kick a Car campaign.
All right.
Hey, everybody. How we doing?
Doing good. We just brought them on live. We're not even going to fool around.
Exactly.
Lee, I know we only have a few minutes with you, so tell us what's up with you real quick.
Oh, I got a full house of students here at Dinking today, so I'm not going to be able to stay on too long. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of stuff going on, so I just wanted to jump on here and say hi to everybody and welcome the Pushin PDR folks and tell them how thankful we are to have them on board with the foundation, and thank you so much for everything that you do. We greatly appreciate it, and looking forward to meeting y'all. And I haven't gotten an opportunity to meet y'all in person, and can't wait to do that at MTE. And so excited about the bass tournament and just everything that's going on, and that we've got a whole bunch of podcasts and interviews set up between now and MTE. Y'all are going to come on or at least 2 more times with us between now and then. We've got Charles with Cam Auto coming on this evening. Got a bunch of people lined up. I'll put event posts out over the course of this weekend. I'm going to put a bunch of them out that we've got, I think, 15 or so mod interviews coming up over the next 2 weeks. Randy and I will be on with the Dent Nerds next Friday. Looking at being on the Smash Masters with Nick and Stefan that next Monday. So we just got so much going on and looking forward to all of it.
That we are. But anyway, well, we're going to keep everybody updated on that. So make sure you keep on paying attention to the Recon Rally. I don't know how to put these people's comments on, but Michael Panko,
they should be on the screen.
Oh, they are. How about that? You guys can see what I see. Nice.
I got you, Randy. It was all set up.
Yeah, Lee is definitely the guru electrical, or what do you call this thing? Computer guru behind it all. I just try to figure it all out. So
I'm just limited to what I can do from my phone when I'm at the office. So
yeah. Now I see Larry Rodriguez. Great to have you in here. Martin Sadler. I wish I could afford to go to this year. Boy, Michael, wish you could too. It's going to be a great show. So Manny Ortega is in there. So, but let's get to the purpose. And Lee, you may need to press mute or something because there's the banging in the background from time to time. So,
well, I'll tell you what. Let me just jump out of here. I might jump back in here in a few minutes, but I'll turn it off. And you guys have a great show. And Randy, let me know if you need anything.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay, let's get to the program here. Parker and Nancy, and you guys are with Pushin PDR. And first of all, let me say, and I know Lee just touched base on it, but how thankful we are of you guys. You guys have stepped up to the plate like just beyond my imagination for building the whole Kevin Hillwood Foundation site, helping me with my own business site. And I'm very, very grateful for everything you guys are doing. And your master sponsored our fishing tournament. We got, 100 over 100 people coming to that. You guys are coming. Nancy, you're not going to fish, but you're going to be helping my wife volunteer.
Absolutely.
That's going to be neat. You're going to be able to talk to all the people. And, we started this last year. And one of the biggest things we asked with the volunteers was come with a desire just to serve people. That's what we're really all about. We're all about serving people through the foundation. The Recon Rally page is just kind of our outlet, just so you guys know of helping us get the word out there. But we expect some big things. Parker, I hear you've been practicing fishing and you're going to catch a big monster bass, largemouth bass. And you say
I took the dust off my pole just the other day. I thought I wouldn't have another chance to use it. Maybe it's its first time, maybe it's its second time in use, but I've been practicing. I can't wait. It's my first time actually getting on the water there to do a big bass fishing tournament of any style like that. So I'm pumped. This is going to be so much fun.
Well, we have cash prizes we pay out. We have trophies. We have bragging rights. And it's really a neat ordeal. I see April Kinsey's with us, Martin Sadler there again. Let's see, Larry, I'm watching all the people's comments coming in there, but if anybody's that's watching Manny or Larry, I know both those guys was fishing last year. Feel free to kind of type in what you thought there. I know the Kinseys are coming. Nancy, you'll meet April Kinsey. She's the board director of the foundation, and she's going to be volunteering too. And then Andrew's going to be fishing. But hey, enough talking about all that. We have so much to talk about, and we're going to have you guys on 3 different times. We're having you on this today here at noon. We're having you on next Thursday at noon and the following Thursday at noon. And that was actually my idea because I wanted people to get to know you guys and everything that your company does. Not just what you've done for us, but what you can do for them. And this week, I really just wanted to talk about who you guys are. So Parker and Nancy, just tell us who you are, where you guys live, where the company's at, how long you guys been in business. Just give us a rundown if you would.
Yeah. So we can't really talk about Pushin PDR without talking about YPC Media, which is our parent company. And that company has been in business for over 20 years. So we started in 2000, and that was back, I don't know, I'm not going to say anybody else besides me remembers this, but that was back when people didn't even have websites. Like the internet was just like a thing, So obviously a whole different start to where we are today, but a huge, exciting road that we traveled to get to where we are at. And we are, 27 team members strong here. And I don't know if I just lost you, though. You disappeared. Hopefully we're not by ourselves here. But
no, I'm here.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good.
So I apologize, but sometimes when I'm doing that, so people can get the bigger screen and hear you talk, and I'll step off. So yeah, just keep on going, and I can hear everything. I can probably talk to you, but yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah, Parker and I are in Rochester, New York. That's where our office is. And that's where most of our team is. But we do have team members in other states. It's really about just getting the best people that we can. And we have found a lot of great team members here in Rochester, but other places as well, just to get you guys the skill set that you need to provide the great products and services that we have. We have, most of our team is what we call marketing consultants. We really take a look at where you're at, what you need, and provide the products and services that you need. But we also have a great team of IT and media buyers that are certified in Google, Microsoft, and Meta. And Parker's going to really talk a little bit more about the products and services that we have. I really just wanted to give you a background of how long we've been around and all the stuff that we've tried and the place that we're at right now. About 5 years ago, we decided to get into the Pushin PDR business with the detailing and PDR tax, and it's really been great. We've went to the last Vegas MTE that you guys had, and that was kind of fun. But I definitely think Florida is Sorry, guys. I think Florida's better. So I'm excited that you kept that one going on. And we really enjoy going this year. Obviously, we're going to be there. We're at booth 723. So hopefully we can meet you guys face to face and talk a little bit more about your personal business and what we could do for you. And then I'm going to shut up and let Parker talk here.
No, you're okay. Before I get Parker to start talking, I have a lot of conversations with Parker, and I just got to tell you, Nancy, he is a godsend for me. He has been on top of everything, and he probably hears me screaming through text and stuff from time to time, but he is always there. And Parker, I just got to say thank you so much, because I mean, since day one, you have been there the whole time, and I greatly appreciate it. I can't explain to you guys how much we all appreciate you, but Parker, you have been a godsend and blessing to me in this last 10 months. So I just got to say thank you to you. And I know Nancy's the sales manager. Is that correct, Nancy? You're the sales manager. So I wanted you to know that too. So if you can pass that on, and I know Michael, the owner, is going to be on with us here in the upcoming weeks, and I will definitely feather his hat for that for Parker on that too, because he's really been very good. So.
Yeah, we just had a company meeting yesterday, ironically, and one of the things that was discussed in that company meeting was Parker, and just the great way that he talks and communicates with customers. He really listens to what they need, and he is so super responsive. You can't teach somebody how to listen, and he just is a great asset to our company. So I'm glad you brought that up, because I didn't want to toot our own horn here, but since you let me start, I will toot our horn.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, that's the main thing is I want people to get to know you guys. But Parker, you start off now. You do your line.
You guys have generous words. Thank you both. I appreciate that a lot. It's been amazing to work with you, Randy, and being a part of the foundation has been so much fun. It's a little bit of change of pace of, I think, what I'm usually working with, even though we're still PDR related. But what an amazing experience it's been to kind of cooperate with you guys and make this thing happen. I know that our first couple of phone calls were you kind of running down the whole story about your relationship with everybody and with Kevin and how we wanted to kind of bring that and honor his name and honor his legacy and kind of continue to bring how can we help more people in the community. And I think your ideas and everything about the foundation has been just awesome. I love getting every chance I can to help somebody, and just being a part of this has been so much fun. Making sure the website it's been built up and works and properly, and just collaborating on what else we can do to help get the name out, get everything out, get people interacting with everything is just been phenomenal. So you've been also amazing to work with. So oh my gosh, it goes both ways. You guys have been great. Thank you.
Very good. So Nancy, you said the company is like 20 years old. YPC Media is like 20 years old, and I know you guys are into a lot of different industries, and you guys have came in the Pushin or the Pushin PDR is relatively new. What, 5-6 years old?
5 years, yeah, about 5 years.
Okay, and how many employees does YPC Media have? You guys seem like you're a lot larger than what I guess I ever realized.
So we have 27 employees, full-time employees, and then we obviously work with other, when we need specialists in certain areas, we'll work with 1099 employees to get certain projects done. But yeah, we would say 27 full-time employees right now. And yeah, they're all, most of them are marketing consultants. So basically, if you call the company, you get somebody that can really talk about everything that we do here and kind of get you to the right person.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot bigger than I realized. I had no idea. I thought maybe you guys were just a small little, group of 2 or 3 people, but wow, 27 people. And, and I understand the whole 1099 thing because, doing PDR and Chase and Hale, we have every one of our companies are, most companies in the PDR industry have to use 1099 technicians. That's how we get the work done, right? On a hailstorm, you got to call in armies. And but an army of 27 people, that's pretty big. I know Parker was telling me that you guys are even like in some of the insurance companies doing special deals with them, or websites or whatever. But can we talk about websites? Because I think a lot of people, a lot of us self-employed guys, a lot of us just get our business from other people. We 1099, we subcontract out to other companies that have their own websites and everything. But what would you say to the young, maybe not the young guy, but what would you say to the individual that really does want to start representing themselves and wants to start building a name and kind of branding their name or their company name? How would you say go about getting that started? Because I know when you guys took over mine, I already kind of had a branding going on. You guys just kind of magnified it seems like online. So explain to somebody that's never done this what to expect.
There's tons of avenues to kind of go from there. There's so many things that you want to make sure that your business is represented on. First off, you obviously need to have a website. I think that's so important in this day and age. It's not only a place that a customer or a potential lead or somebody that's interested in your business is going to go to reference information, learn more about you, see what you're all about, what's new with you, I guess get just more information in general. But it's also kind of that first impression. Like if someone has never called you before, has no idea who you are, what your business is about, they want to see very professional information that's clear, that's concise, that's well organized. If everything is, easily found and easily accessible, that's going to make that job so much easier for that customer to find a phone call button or click to send you an email or a contact form. So on a website side of things, that's just an interactive or an interface capability that's so important for that relationship with you and that lead. But then there's also an enormous digital importance that you need as well. So that website, is who you are. It is your cornerstone on the internet per se. So, having those that information that has the proper keywording, has the proper organization in title tags and different meta tags, making sure that you have your correct linking to your social media accounts, your address, your number, your name. Those things all play a role in how those things are going to perform for you. Making sure that that website has those capabilities both interactively as well as the data end of it, helps rank you better, helps get more people on that website, and then also through other avenues, whether people have different types of advertising functions or other SEO routes. You want to funnel people to a website, that helps get people to again learn more about you, read more about you, make that conversion, make that connection to you. That's definitely one way. Other ways that you definitely need to make sure you're present on social media accounts. In today's day and age, that is so important. Be on Facebook, be on Instagram. Those are always the biggest two that we talk about. There's obviously your others. You can have your Twitter, your LinkedIn. Yelp is obviously another major platform, not so much a social media, but those are big players that, if you have the time and the ability, definitely get to those as well. But I always harp Facebook and Instagram as being probably your biggest platforms. And then lastly, you got to be on Google. Google Business Profile is probably going to be one of your next biggest things that you need to have, especially if you have a brick and mortar business, that you're local. That's even if you're a mobile business, but you're a local guy. You're not always chasing hail in different locations all year round. Making sure you have that Google Business Profile is going to be super important. So those three things are always kind of what we talk about as our biggest headers, especially if you don't have much of a presence, if you're starting a new business, or if you've really never just taken that step forward into that digital world. Those are the things to be thinking about.
That's all great information. And I think one thing that's important is when somebody does go to you and has a website built, your websites, you guys seem like you turn those pretty quick. I mean, you get those, you can tell you've been doing this for a bit. So you're able to build your website and then before people really see it on the street, sometimes there's a little bit of a process of the timing. It's not just instantly poof right in front of your community. So can you guys explain kind of briefly what they should expect?
Sure.
Turnaround time as far as when your community starts realizing you're there?
Yeah. So the turnaround time from like if someone were to come to us and look to purchase a website and how to get that built, we always start with a consultation. We work with you specifically and make sure we kind of vet through a bunch of different questions, what you're looking for on your site, how you want to be represented, kind of the look and feel that you may prefer. So there's tons of different, questions that get involved there. That build time is about 3.5 weeks. So we get that website turned around in about a month's time. You do get to see your first, first draft of that site at about a month, and then we go back and forth on if you need any changes and making sure it gets polished up from that point. So then we at that point good to go. We can get it live with the domain, whether you have one or you need one from us. We'll make sure that that's taken care of. And then, you get your website live there up on the internet. Now, from that point, your domain is completely accessible. Website can be reached by anybody online. If they're searching and finding that spot, you're there. You're on. Easily attachable to the Google Business Profile, to your social medias. Once we flip the switch on the website and it goes live, easily accessible from there. Then comes the SEO route. How that website begins to rank, how those keywords start to interact. That's where more of that process comes after that.
So you guys been in the industry building websites and all that for 20 years, doing all the social media. You've been specializing in PDR and detailing for the last 5 years. So I'm sure you guys have learned a lot about our industry through all the different customers you have from that. So, and it's definitely evident when I see even the first website that you did for me, you can see that you're very articulate with everything you do. So guys, if you need Pushin PDR, it is pushinpdr.com. And they are going to be at MTE, and they're going to be in booth number 723. I've got I got one of the guys out there to grab the parts, but I'm in the office and at Dent Squad, which is my son-in-law's business now. So I've been helping him on our hailstorm. You guys being the master sponsorship of the fishing tournament, as we were speaking earlier, because of you guys, your master sponsorship pays for everybody to have lunch. So we really appreciate that. We're gonna have lunch, and it's gonna be on Pushin PDR. And I know you guys are just gonna have a great time. But there's another topic that we wanted to talk to you guys about. And Parker, I briefly talked to you. Are you guys ready to release any information on the raffle at all?
Sure. We are. Yeah. So
this is pretty exciting news, guys. I know we got 13 people watching. A lot of people watch it down later today and tonight and the next couple of days. But they're about ready to announce something that we didn't even say anything about, and it's concerning the raffle. Just so everybody who's watching knows, at MTE we will have a raffle at every single booth. Mobile Environment Solutions is probably the big one, and it's a huge estimating tunnel. It's just so we all know that that's going to be raffled off, but that raffle is going to be a little bit different and separate. But I was talking to Parker this morning, and he said he was going to talk with Nancy, and they're going to introduce what they're raffling off. And I think I'm excited to hear what this is going to be, because I really don't even know for sure. So here we go.
So we are super excited to be a part of the raffle process as well. And what we're going to offer is a free marketing consultation to the winner and free services for the year that up to about $5,000. That's so you'll get a free consultation to see what exactly your business needs, what services may benefit you the most. And then those services up to $5,000 is what you can win on that. We'll obviously have a couple other goodies on the table, shirts, hats, fun stuff, but we're super, super excited to put that on the table and see who we get to work with this year.
That is so good. I mean, $5,000, up to $5,000, would that get them a full website and some marketing for a year?
Oh yeah. That could get you a website with a full website with SEO services attached to that. You could probably take it to the ads route. Again, it could be used in any way. So you can certainly get a full website and then some on that as well.
That is huge. So if anybody's out there, listen, these raffle tickets going to be $25 each, or $5 for $100. So imagine if you just put $100 in the Pushin PDR and you won $5,000. I mean, that's going to be huge. And all while they're doing it, all that money, 100% of the money that we bring in, we're all volunteer. Just as Pushin PDR volunteered to do the website, Everybody that's a part of this is a volunteer. There is not allowed, no, we can't make any money at all. So at MTE, when you guys go, there's going to be raffles set up at a lot of different booths that are participating vendors. I can't even imagine, even I've walked in and put a $25 raffle ticket in somewhere and won something like that. I would just be like, oh my gosh, who doesn't need a website that's in our business? It's all about, you might not work locally, but it's good to have that local presence to say, hey, this is who I am. To all your friends and family. And I don't know, that's great. Thank you guys so much. I mean, you guys are very, very giving. You've given already a lot. I just greatly appreciate it. So, anything else you guys want to throw out there right now, or let's take this to part 2 next Thursday?
I think one other thing is that we have a Facebook group that you guys can join called YPC Insider. It is a great thing that we're doing every month. We are putting on a similar kind of podcast with professionals within our company here, and we kind of talk about different methods that people should be thinking about for their marketing, how maybe they could adjust things on their end, and then kind of more ways to kind of educate you guys and everybody else on what they could do with their digital platforms. So definitely go check that out. We do go live as well on, I don't remember the date exactly, but it's once a month, but they are all recorded and put on YouTube. So you can always go back and find your favorite topic and look at more from there.
So you have their library on your Facebook page. I didn't even know that. Now I will say that I have gotten emails from you to say, hey, join this seminar, blah, blah, blah. And I have never done that. So I'm glad that you brought that point up, because I always see it and go, oh, I've got to do this next time. I got to do it next time. So I'm going to start doing that.
Client, you do get those emails. So we do send them out saying, like, check it out. If you're interested, if you have the time, definitely join. You can watch it live. But again, if the time doesn't, work for you, and always go back to the YouTube and you can always check it out from there.
Great. I love it. All right. Well, Nancy, thank you for joining us. Parker, thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys again Thursday.
Thank you.
1 week, okay? And then Nancy, we're going to see you fishing.
Well, I'm not fishing. I'm volunteering.
And you will love working with my wife and April. They are just great, great, great people. And we're excited to have you guys aboard. Again, thank you for your sponsorship. And we will see you guys again next week. Okay, Parker and Nancy. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
We're stoked. See you next week.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
All right, guys, if you would just keep watching Recon Rally to see what pops up. We've got one coming up tonight with Charles from Cam Auto, and we've got them coming up a lot. Keep watching the page. You're going to see all the companies that are coming on that's going to be holding raffles. A1 just told me, John Kallenbeck said they're definitely going to be a part of it. I know Rick with Excalibur Tools. He is. I believe there's going to just be a ton of people. I don't want to announce everybody until we actually get closer. But as these next 3 weeks come along, it's getting more and more exciting for MTE. If you're not coming, just so you guys know, that big estimating tunnel, the big inflatable estimating tunnel, those are $100. You can buy those on the kevinhaywoodfoundation.org. That's going to be the only raffle that I'm aware of. And there might be one more raffle coming up too, that I'm aware that you won't have to be at MTE. So we'll pull the name live, we'll read the name, and you'll be able to win that. So that's $100 a chance, and I believe that's an $8,000 inflatable tunnel. It's great just to set up outside and work in it, or maybe inside your shop. Absolutely phenomenal. Look at some of the past pictures and video that I've done with Tom Williams there. So, all right, guys, very good. Thanks again for holding on to us here and watching us. It's been 30 minutes. Take care. Again, pushinpdr.com for all your media needs. Have a good one.